Hey folks, how we doing? It's Good Boy Herky Hunting. Good boy. 7:59 p.m. Tuesday, December 8th. 9 is elder, 5 is movement, 7 usually relative to spiritual knowledge. Sometimes the field energy. This is something I was hoping not to ever have to deal with, but I kind of need to. Um, what I do, I've been doing for years. I'm the only one that can really go into someone's brain and evolve it the way I do. Um, I did it over, well, I did over 1,000 times, and then it finally caught on around the world. Um, this guy can actually do that, okay? And it's not like whoopie-doo Jay, okay? It's not. Um, it's my job. It's what I'm supposed to do. Uh, the janitor shows up at work. He cleans the place up. He goes home. Usually when no one's there. Um, that way he can be more left alone and not noticed. And it's kind of hard uh, for me to do what I do and not have gotten some kind of attention. Although there was a lot of effort on the other side to make sure that it would go as much that way as possible. Um, what people call God, the original first being male and female, has been destroyed, killed, deleted. The male and female parts of it, the original first being. And then the other stuff over there that was big and clean but yet arrogant. Arrogance has been more of a problem than negativity. Um, that had to be done. That's all taken care of. I can see like no one else. I can do what no one else can with my energy. Personally, I want to say so what, but there's an important. It's part of my job. It's important to my job. I have to be able to do that. Um, I had to come in the body one last time, and then literally kill what's on the other side, causing problems, um, and a lot of it. And there's so much gone. It's crazy. Okay, we're not even going to go there. Um, when you go home, when you do leave your body, go home, you're going to find out, hey, it's a whole lot nicer over there now. Okay? But the thing is, this information needs to be here in the third dimension so the physical bodies have it. Creation was run improperly, the wrong way, abusively. It was made to abuse you in a physical body that you couldn't hardly ever get out of without committing suicide unless you were released. Okay, that way they trap you in the body, abuse you, and then when your spirit comes out of the body, if you have an easy life, you come out of the body, you go poof. When you've had more of an abused life, you come out of the body, you go poof. When you've really had your butt kicked, you come out and you go wham. It's like feeding animals steroids trying to get more meat to eat. Okay, it messes you up with abuse frequencies and everything else. So the stuff was taken out. Um, that had to be done. Okay. And then that's number one. And then number two, information. This is one of two books in a creation series. It was supposed to be more. I didn't have the time. Sorry. Creation is the beginning and your origin. This is how everything started. This is where the first being come from. Where's this Almighty God from? Hey, it's all in here. What came first, chicken or the egg? What kind of beings are actually around? It's all here. Like I said, the second book is bigger. It's creation. It's journey evolving into paradise. It's 412 pages. It's like 4, 6 books, whatever, in one. It tells you, it takes you from where things were created to how it grew together and against itself, all the fighting, everything going on. There's a lot about Earth on there. We're in the sixth age right now. How do we get there? What happened? How was Lemuria and Atlantis settled? When were they? Um, all kinds of incredible stuff in there. It's your history. It's where you came from. Your history. What's going on? What's out there? Um, then after doing killing the stuff and killing and doing the cleanup on the other side, killing it, destroying it, writing those books, and then cranking up as many of you as possible. Plus, also leaving all this information. I've got over 400 videos on YouTube for everybody. Okay, that's important. You need to have that. The first book is $9.99 on Kindle. Okay, you can buy the book itself. I like to have the paper book, but it's nice to have the computer stuff too. But the second book is it's only in paperback right now. It will be on Kindle eventually, I guess. When I die, I'm leaving it's in my will already that all the hell, my house, most everything I own, is all the copyrights for the money to continually come in. The books, DVDs, everything. That's in my will. It's been in my will for a long time to give Michelle to take care of the animals and stuff. That was the main part of my job, to get that done. Okay, that's why I came in the body one last time. All my life, I have friends since I was a little kid. All my life, I've saved animals. I've done everything I could for everybody. These DVDs and everything I put together, all that I volunteered, I gave to spiritual symposiums. I volunteered them to spiritual symposiums so that they could literally make the money they need, so that Michelle can make the money she needs to take care of the animals. Plus, it supported her and her mom and daughter and the other animals she had when I met her. Plus, bought horses, like some kind of small barn or something, all kinds of stuff. That's where the money came from. Okay, my volunteered services to help the animals, to help Michelle, her family, and that's not the only family I've been helping. I've always been one to give, no matter what other people might say about me. Let them say what they want. The words are worth the paper they're written on. It's really important for me to have been here and given you this information, and then also crank up as many people as I could while I was here. The first 800 and something people that I cranked up, I never charged a penny. By the time I'd cranked up over 1,000, people all of a sudden realized, okay, whatever this guy's doing, this is real. The brains grow in size, and along with the skull, your abilities get really strong. The older someone is, the less nutrition they have. If they're putting too much stuff in their body, that's going to affect how much they get out of what they're doing. This is something that I've done that no one's ever been able to do before. And some of the people I've cranked up now, they're strong enough to do that. It's not the same as when I do it, but still they can do it and get the job done. My energy has been out hanging around helping them. This is all stuff that, goes for others. Now, don't get me wrong, I've gotten some money back before. Heck, new overalls. Eating better. Been doing that for a while now. I always fed my animals first. And knowing that I'm leaving, and then finally meeting Karen, who's Lily's driver inside. Karen's awesome. She's incredible. And this is my last life, and I've generated, let's just say a lot more than $200,000 for others in the last couple of years. Um, so I don't mind, being a little bit comfortable. I still have a beat up house and everything else. Drive the same old beat up pickup truck, but it's always been about others. Um, for me, that's the way it should be. Uh, there's a vet, Gwinnett Animal Clinic. Um, really good people. Really good people. Off of Beaufort Drive in Gwinnett County. I've taken my animals down there for the most part, but then I've had to do a lot of work with. It used to be like the Gwinnett Emergency Center off of Swanee Drive or something like that. It's where the old Falcons camp used to be, and they changed to Vespa or something like that. I don't know, different group and everything. The gentleman that runs. The gentleman that owns and runs Gwinnett Animal Clinic used to be on the board, or one of the guys that had the other place, but I guess they sold that. But anyway, I went in there one time, and I used to be a mechanic, used to make some money. I'd pay some money in tools too, though. But I went ahead and, when I found an animal, take care of it, did everything I could, and they need surgery, they need surgery. I went down there one time, and Okie had his stomach turn, and I had to go back because he was having a real bad problem, and he was riddled with cancer inside. So I had to send him home. That was hard, but when I went in there, the lady looked, and she said, "Oh, you've been a customer a long time." I said, "No, not quite 3 months yet." And she said, "No." And she looked and she goes, "Oh, damn, I'm sorry." And I said, "It's no problem. It's just that I'd spent so much money. It's like $3,000. And I didn't have it. They were good people, and I paid the money. But one time I had to make payments the last time. I'd spent so much money there, and it's just finding animals on the road, everything else, take care of them. I'm giving you this information for a reason. I want you to have a track record of some of the stuff I'm talking about. When you're telling the truth, there's usually some way to feed people information so they can find out for themselves. Those of you that know me, except for a few lost, a few lost fools, you understand. You already know. I was waiting to get out of this body because I've got to go now. And I literally was taken to the point where I was just knocked out. I mean, my throat had swollen. It looked so nasty inside. I saw it and it was gross. Poor Karen had to see it. And I had to hurry up and get her back home, across the Atlantic before anything happened. And then at the last moment I was pulled back because something had to be done. And it was a good reason. It's also personal. And then later was supposed to happen. That got screwed up, and that's by other stuff on the other side. And now what it is having issues with something. It's easy to get someone out of the body. You can actually go in this energy. You can go in and squeeze the heart and kill it. Just give it a heart attack. That's an easy way. I've had that done to me in the beginning when I was getting stronger. The original first being female did that to me to try and say, "Look, I can kill you whenever I want. I control you." And of course, yeah, she's dead now. I guess it didn't work too good. I have a lot of fortitude. I fight. That's what I was made to do. I protect. That's what I was made to do. That's what I do. Anyway, but because of the power level of what's in this body and flowing out all over the place, nobody really wants to take the body out, so I'm having a problem getting out of the body right now. It looks like something else is handled. We'll see one way or the other, though. I gotta go. And it's kind of a funny thing, but um, some of the folk that know me, that know better, um, are really having some issues with the fact that I didn't die. It's like it's taking away from the validity of what I've done in this last life. That's sad. That's real sad. They know better. I've cranked them up. I've made them stronger. They know. Um, I've had a lot of stuff like that where people, go back in your face from time to time. Uh, Whatever. It's not that big a thing. It's like in my videos. I got over 400 videos. That's free information. Um, I don't allow people to leave comments. There's a good reason for that. Okay. Every time someone comes to the channel and they want to hear something that I have to say, I don't want them to have a comment, whether it's good or bad, to move their thought process one way or the other. I want a fresh mind. I want them to hear. If you see the amount of thumbs down I have, the amount of thumbs up I have, okay, the amount of subscribers per videos, the amount of views, you'll find out I get some pretty good attention. And I get good people, because I get people, for the most part, that want to learn, they want to understand, they want to know. And guess what? I've got the answers. It's there. Okay? It's just kind of nutty. What's going on right now? It's amazing that because there's a very good reason why I'm not gone yet, it's like all of a sudden everything is lost? No. I'm sorry, I've done my job. The stuff on the other side that's a problem is dead. The books are written. You have your information. And I left over 400 videos on YouTube. Plus all the consultations I've done and help people. It's amazing that some people that used to be close to me would actually say some of the things they've said. It's kind of wild. Everyone has to make up their own decisions about things. But it's been said, I'm not who I say I am, and I'm blatant about who I am to judges and everything else, and I've paid for that. I say what I say. I'm a man of my own means, and my own means is who I am. If I mean something, this is how I feel, boom, then that's it. I do what I can for everyone. Always have been like that, always will be. And then to say that I don't even care about animals, that's crazy. All my services, I created spiritualsymposiums.com, JayEssex.com, and a bunch of other ones, and gave them to Michelle. And then I've volunteered my services, which has taken care of Michelle and her mom and daughter for over 2 years. The horses, the cats. Now Michelle works her butt off. Okay, she does change the litter on the cats. Takes them down to the dock when they're sick and everything. She does do a lot of work with the horses. Horses do need attention. Yeah, where did all that money come from? All the DVDs that I have and the books, the copyright information, it's in my will right now. I've written 2 wills. I had to rewrite the first one, and both of them I gave the copyrights to Michelle. That way there can be money continually coming in after I'm dead to take care of animals and such. This house will be Michelle's, and a lot of other stuff. So, yeah, do I care about animals? Yes. Do I care about people? Yes. Do I need to get credit for it? No. Will I accept slander from some people who are near me? Never. And they know me. They know what I am. They know it's coming out. And they're not really doing too good with their thought process. we're going through a tough time right now. There's nothing on the other side that can really quite run things. Um, that's one reason why Ara, and also when it's time, Lily, be over there to run things. Lily's had over 8 trillion lives. I've had over 10.846. Okay, that's why the energy is so strong. Just is. It's not better than nothing. Uh, I don't. I'm no better than anything. And Karen, that's a driver for Lily inside her. Um, Hell, she feels the same way. We've both had extremely abusive lives. Not that anyone else hasn't, but let me tell you something. We've had some bad lives. It's a female part of the original first being that was running lives, and she hurt the hell out of Karen. Um, and I'm different. I mean, Karen's incredibly strong. She's the strongest heart energy that's ever been anywhere in creation. She's incredible. Me, I'm a hammer. The heart energy, yes, but I'm a hammer. I just go. You can't stop me. Um, nothing ever has. Stop the physical body, yeah, but good. Then I'm out. Um, so anyway, I want to invite everyone who's just coming in, because there's more people just coming in all the time, to please look at this information on YouTube and see what you can get out of it. It's all good. I won't ever intentionally lie to anyone. I don't do that. I have honor. Okay. Some people, yeah, maybe not too much, huh? Near me. It's incredible. Anyway, look, I love you all. Um, Try to relax, kick back, just so taking nice soft breaths in and out, and just relax. Let time go by. Just forget about stuff, and then once your body's calm, then calm your mind down, and imagine pulling 2 pins out of your brain right here, and all those gears that are meshing your conscious mind, just see it float right above. So they're still going. Your conscious mind is still going, but you're right here. Just relax. Then breathe natural but full breaths, maybe a little more. You just calm down and just feel yourself inside. If you go into yourself and try and feel what's going on inside you, that's how you set your brain to what they call meditate. I call it relax. Just be you. Okay, that's how it starts. And I've left you all the information you need. Okay, so folks, I'm doing all I can. There's all kinds of people running around trying to learn and understand, and I understand that this information's on the internet, but please be careful what you get, and use as much common sense as you can about things. But what exists, no one else knew until I put it in these books. Okay, what's happened, no one else knows except for those near me that still have their head out of the butt. And they can tell you, a lot of these people fight the stuff head on. Um, it's crazy what's actually been done to everyone. That's been stopped. You won't know for sure until you go home. But in the meantime, especially when you're young or you have children, help them realize their full potential of who they are and what they can do for themselves. And the more people do that for themselves, the better things are going to be everywhere. Remember, just like I said in my last life, be the change you want to see in the world. Okay? It starts by you just being you. Okay? Love you, man. Have a good one.